So dear students, so here we have completed with all the blood investigations. All the blood investigations that we have completed with the hemogram, we have completed with the HB, complete blood cell count, we have completed grouping and cross matching, we have completed biochemistry, we have completed serological and we have completed serological and immunological tests. So now we will be seeing about when you have now collected all the blood samples and studied the blood sample, now we will be seeing about how sampling is done, how you will be doing the sampling on venipuncture. We'll be just going through how the specimen collection, how it will be done. So how the specimen collection will be done. There are different color of tubes for which will be collecting. That is red color. Red color will be using for plain. That is for all the biochemistry results, for the serum where serum is needed, that is for the biochemistry examination. Then we'll be doing grey colored will be for the plasma glucose. Grey colored sample will be using for plasma glucose. Then we'll be taking purple color will be with EDTA, that is used for complete hemogram. And then we will be doing light blue, that is sodium citrate, that is for the platelet count or for any coagulation activities. These are the 4 tubes usually used for blood for any culture. We will be having the culture tubes. Now how we will be taking the sample. You have all these tubes ready. Now you should have the tourniquet, you should have the needle. So before taking the sample, you will explain to the first thing is you will explain the procedure to the patient that you are going to take the blood. So now you will be after that you will have to palpate the vein. How you will be palpating? Usually you take the antecubital vein. So you will palpate the pulsation you are feeling. You either take a help from somebody or you will tie a tourniquet in the forearm. Then you will palpate the vein, clean it. You will ask the patient to अंगूठा मोड़ना बोलेंगे, that is fist बनाने बोलेंगे. Then you will tie the tourniquet. After the fist, you will be cleaning the area. You have palpated the vein. After that, you will have to wear mask. Before tying that, you will be wearing. You will have to, because any fluid, you have to treat that fluid is infectious. So you will have to protect yourself. You have to wear your gloves. You will have to wear your mask. Then that only you should do. So before wearing the gloves in hand, you have to tie the tourniquet. You ask the patient to fist the hand. Then you palpate the vein. So now you know that now you will be wearing the glove. Where is the vein? So you will wear the gloves. After wearing the gloves, you will the vein which are palpated, you will inject there, and then you will be collecting the blood. And after collecting the blood, you will be inserting into each test tube. Whatever you have collected, you will be inserting into each test tube. And when it is in a plain tube, you will not shake the blood. If it is an EDTA, you will just do like this, because EDTA is there, so that should not get clotted. If there is any grey tube, then you will just will not shake calmly, because the blood will always remember, if you shake it, the blood will get hemolyzed. So you will not shake the blood. So once you have collected the blood, you will immediately ask the patient to open the fist. Then you will open the tourniquet. You will either you will put a band-aid, or you will give a cotton pad and ask them to tie like this, because you should press it for some time, because otherwise bleeding will happen. When we studied bleeding and clotting time, that bleeding time is from 2 to 8 minutes, and clotting time is from 5 to 10 minutes. So you have to I will ask the patient to give pressure so that the bleeding will get stopped, and we'll ask them to put that the needle which you have to prick that you have to, with the needle burner, you have to burn it and put it in the container where that sharps has to be put. Would follow that. Then the gloves you have to remove where that has to be put in that container. So this was how you will be collecting the sample. Then label it, check with the form, label it and send it to the particular laboratory wherever it has to be sent. Now we'll see about, this was about the, so universal precaution has to be strictly followed when you will be doing a venipuncture or doing any type of procedures. You have to follow the universal precautions. Universal precautions means you should treat any fluid, anything. It may be a gastric fluid, it may be urine, it may be stool, it may be vomiting, it may be blood, anything, any fluid from a patient's body. You should always consider it as infectious, and then only you should collect the sample. You should follow the universal precautions. Wash your hands before and after finishing the procedure also. You should wash your hands. Then we'll see the complications of the venipuncture. Whatever can be the venipuncture, there can be, if that is not pricked properly, there can be hematoma. Blood collection will be there. Then there can be infection of the site. Infection of the site, so very sterile, only you should do. Then there can be continuation of bleeding. Bleeding will not stop. If the patient is on any anticoagulant therapy, or if the patient is on heparin or anything, there are chances that, if we say bleeding disorder patient, then the chances that bleeding will not stop. So you should be very careful with that. So this was all about venipuncture. So what all you will do? You will have to, before starting the procedure, you will collect all the articles, collect the tubes where you have to take the blood, the tourniquet, the syringes, the cleaning material, everything you will take it in a tray. You will bring to the bedside, or it is in the lab. You will arrange all those things. Then you will palpate the vein. You will test. Ask the patient to explain the procedure. Ask him to have a fist nicely. You will tie the tourniquet, clean the area, wear your gloves and mask, and then you will prick the patient, take the blood, ask them once you have taken the blood, you will release the tourniquet and you will ask them to open, and you will just ask them to relax so that there is a good blood circulation, because when you have tied it and the fist is what, the blood is strangled in this area. So when you open them and ask them to just relax their hands, so there will be a good blood circulation throughout. So you will ask that thing, and then collect the blood, label it, send it to the laboratories wherever you have to send it. Then follow all the precautions, look for the complications. So like hematoma is there, infection is there, any infectious is at the site, if the bleeding has stopped or not, you have to take care. So this was all about venipuncture. So with this we finish with all the blood investigation. So next will be next class we will be dealing with the body fluids like cerebrospinal fluid and all those things will be seen. So this was all with the blood collections. Hope you have understood. Thank you.